G'day guys, Shane and Steve here again.
G'day legends.
We're just out here cutting ourselves some firewood, and we thought while we're out here chopping up a bit of wood, we'd do a quick comparison on a couple of Stihl saws that we've got. So often people wonder what's the difference between an entry-level saw and something that your professionals use. So today we've got the MS 211 CBE. So I've had this saw for years now. It's a great little saw.
And it has done some pretty hard work, really, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It just keeps cutting, right? But
still going.
yeah, we'll soon find out what the difference is between this and other higher end saws. So what do you got today, Steve?
Yeah, so after the last review I did on the 500i, we decided to get one.
Yeah.
This one's got the 20-inch bar on it. Yeah, it's not sharp yet. Well, we did sharpen it before, but I've done a few cuts, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah,
I'm not really very scared of you.
Yeah, look, they look a bit different, obviously, but the proof is in the pudding. So what we thought we'd do is just smash through a couple of cuts here, nothing too serious.
Yeah, well, you start at the thin end, mate. That'll
thanks.
Give you a bit of an advantage.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
I made sure my blade was as sharp as possible to
sweet.
Give it the best chance. But anyway, let's get into it and see what it looks like.
Awesome. Hope you enjoy.
As you can see, she still cuts through the wood pretty decently.
Yeah, well, it's not bloody terrible, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're doing that all day, you're obviously going to sharpen your chain about 50 times.
Yeah, that's right. And it does bog down a little bit as well, like when you get into the real thick of it. And obviously the thicker the wood is, the harder it is for this thing. But I'm going to get out of the road and let you have a go with the 500, mate.
Well, just something about the timber that we're cutting here. We've just winched it uphill. It's Australian ironbark. It's been, it was cut down about 4 or 5 years ago, so well and truly seasoned. I mean, this stuff is absolutely solid timber. Like we're not.
It is heavy.
It's not pine, and this is some of the hardest timbers in Australia. And anyway,
get into it, mate.
Give you a little bit of feedback. I'll just cut this.
Well, there you have it,
Just
mate.
a couple of extra ones.
Yeah.
But the 500i is not for everyone. They are expensive, but I mean, if you're a farmer and you don't have something like that, especially out here where there's lots of ironbark and firewood and stuff everywhere, you're kind of doing it wrong, in my humble opinion. The bar speed and stuff, as you've seen on the 500i, is pretty insane. But
the throttle response is amazing too, eh?
Yeah, that's right. But I mean, with the 211C, it's all about horses for courses. What kind of stuff are you going to do all the time?
Yeah.
This 500, I've got mates who are like, oh, it's just going to be a wall hanger, but it's never back in the shed. It's always getting used for, it's just, even on smaller stuff at home, it's just so much easier.
Yeah, so if you're wondering what the difference is, in real world terms between these saws, the 500 is going to run all day, every day, no issues at all. You're not going to stop it. It's going to cut fast, it's going to cut clean.
Yep.
The 211, if you're just, chopping up some shit in your backyard or you're going out to cut a bit of firewood every now and then, it's a great saw. But yeah, obviously performance is the main thing you're paying for there, but they're both quality machines.
Yeah, exactly right. And if I was an arborist or something, which I'm not, you know, I'd definitely have one of these in the truck for, you know, bigger Australian trees like your gums and squigglies and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
No, they are just amazing. I can't tell you how awesome they are to use. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next one, and until next time, stay safe and get your outside on.